Today we will see nested for loop and one example related to it. To see nested for loop, let us consider one scenario. An employee wants to complete a job 4 times in a consecutive 4 hours. Means for 1 hour the job will be done for 4 times. In another next hour, that is second hour, again the job is done. Again the job is done for 4 times. In third hour again for 4 times, and in fourth hour again for 4 times. Now you consider our outer loop. Outer for loop represents the time and the inner for loop represents the job. Here the I value is 1 for our outer for loop. It represents time, that is for first hour. For first hour the inner for loop will execute 4 times, means the job is executed 4 times. As we have seen a single for loop, how it has been executed. Similarly the inner for loop will work as a simple for loop that n number of times. Again it will come outside the inner for loop, again it will goes up, and the time, that is I value, is iterated to 2, means for second hour again the inner for loop will execute for n number of times. Again for third it will execute for n number of times up to the I value reach n times. The inner for loop will execute n number of times. That is, the total number of statement has been executed n square times. Now we will see one example. We will discuss it first and then we will execute in our compiler. As I have shown, for first for loop the I value is 1. Let us consider the n value is 4. So the outer loop will execute 4 times and the inner loop will also execute 4 times. For inner loop, it is printing the particular I value. Now our I value is 1. As we have taken the n value as 4, so 1 is less than 4. So it will print the I value. So the I value will remain as it is for all the 4 times, because the inner for loop has been executed for 4 times. Again, after executing the inner for loop, again the I value will be iterated. And as the I value will become 2, so again the inner for loop will execute 4 times. So the I value, that is 2, is printed 4 times. Again the I value will be iterated, that is the I value will become 3. Then the 3 is printed 4 times, then 4 is printed 4 times. Now we will see the same example as we have discussed it. First we have to declare 2 iterators. We can take any alphabet instead of I or J. We will take another integer value to store the number. Then we will give a command printf new line, enter the number, then we will scan that number. Now we will use the nested for loop. For I will be initialized with 1, I is less than equal to n, and I is iterated, I plus plus. Again one for loop, j is initialized with 1, j is less than equal to n, j plus plus. And then we will print %d I value. And as we have to print the I value on a particular line, so after printing 4 times I, we will move the cursor on new line. So we have to include here new line, else it will print the I value, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 on a single line. Then we will use get ch, and then return. We will first compile it, yes, and then we will run it. I value 5, yes, it is printed 5 times. Now this is the working for nested for loop. We will see the examples related to nested for loop in next video.